Hey everyone, Ben's95, and I'm back with a new video. And in this one, I'm going to be showing you my recent music finds from the second half of May. So basically, what it is consisting of is a couple of records I got from the mall about last week, and a few records that I got recently today, as well as a couple CDs I got today from the record store. So I'm not gonna make this too long. I'm gonna be very, real quick. Gonna make it a real quick video, or as quick as possible, I should say. So without further ado, let's begin the video. First record I'm going to show you is by Bruce Springsteen. This is Darkness on the Edge of Town. And this features the songs Badlands, Racing in the Street, The Promised Land, Streets of Fire, Prove It All Night. Some really good stuff from Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. So yeah, I think I've basically caught on to, Bruce Springsteen's music, that I feel like I'm gonna probably get some more from him in the future. And yeah, so the next record I'm going to show you is by Mott the Hoople. This is The Hoople. And this was released in 1974 after Mick Ralphs left to join Bad Company. Basically, Ian Hunter stepped in as the lead vocalist. And yeah, I mean, this is a good album from the band. Lots of really good glam rock, hard rock, rock and roll music to be found on here. Songs like The Golden Age of Rock and Roll, Marionette, Crash Street Kids, Born Late 58, Roll Away the Stones. Some really good tunes. So yeah, happy to have some more by Mott the Hoople. And now, before I begin showing you the records that I got from the store today and the CDs, basically a little bit of a thing about the, reason why I got these records is because the store basically that I got these from, record store, basically is going to be closing, and I figured I'd get the opportunity to go before they would close down and move all of their inventory that they have at that location, specific location that I went to the other location that's found in another part of the city. So yeah, I jumped on the opportunity and came away with some pretty good stuff. So first record is by Caravan. This is Cunning Stunts. Some progressive rock, Canterbury, Prague, music from the Canterbury scene, and some really cool artwork from Hypnosis. I'm just always enamored by Hypnosis artwork, and I haven't heard any of these yet, so I'm looking forward to listening to this. Having some more progressive rock to add to the collection is always great. Another one by Marillion. This is their first album, Script for a Jester's Tear. When I saw this, I thought, why not grab some more by Marillion? Quite a talented progressive rock band from the 1980s. Neo-prog, that's basically what they are. But yeah, yeah, it's just really cool to have another one by the band. Some Tommy Bolin. This is Teaser. This is his first solo album. Of course, those who do know who Tommy Bolin is, he was the guitarist that played with several artists. He was very much a he was in a few bands like early on in his career, and then he had been, I think, in a band called, correct me if I'm wrong, it's Zephyr or something like that. It was one of the first early releases from him, or that he was a part of about 50 years ago. And then he would go on to join Deep Purple later on, around this time actually. He became the guitarist that replaced Ritchie Blackmore when he went on to form Rainbow. He became the replacement for Ritchie Blackmore, so yeah, he was part of, I think, Mark IV or whatever of Deep Purple that joined when he played on Come Taste the Band. So yeah, session guitarist, and just, of course, very underrated guitarist in general. And you know, he died quite young of a heroin overdose at 25 years old. And I figured, you know, I saw this, I thought he was a good guitar player on Come Taste the Band, Deep Purple's album, and I figured I would get some more from Tommy Bolin just to kind of hear what he sounds like. And so yeah, I'm really happy to have this. Traffic, Shootout at the Fantasy Factory. And of course, this is a, you know, this is an original, or not, this is not an original copy of their album. This is actually, from what I know, actually this was released, excuse me, this was released in 1973, but this is not the one that's got the cut corners on this, on the top, the bottom, and the top. That copy actually does have a unique aspect to it, but yeah, nothing I'm really familiar with, except for sometimes I feel so uninspired. I guess that's really the one song that is a highlight. I mean, I don't really, again, know too many of Traffic's songs. I know some, like, quite well, but a lot of the stuff they did kind of later on, you know, in the later part of their career, not so well, not so much. But I'm happy to have some more by Traffic. You know, really good band, like I said before. And finally, we have Scritti Politti, Cupid and Psych 85. Now, I figured this was the last thing I decided to grab before I left. And, you know, all the other stuff is technically just, you know, classic rock, you know, rock, prog rock, you know, stuff. And I figured I'd grab, you know, something to kind of, you know, that's something new wave, you know, synth pop, blue-eyed soul, R&B. That's basically what it is. Just to kind of, I don't know. I just decided to grab this because it's something I've been wanting to get for quite some time, you know, because they're a good band and there's some really good songs off this, you know, Hypnotize, Absolute, Perfect Way, The Word Girl, Would Be's, Pray Like Aretha Franklin, you know, those are some really good tunes. So I figured, why not grab this, because, you know, it's something that is considered to be one of the best albums of the 1980s. Now onto the CDs. First one I'm going to show you is by The Cult. When I saw this, I was like, I have to grab this. This is Pure Cult, for lovers, or for rockers, ravers, lovers, and sinners. And basically this is a compilation that primarily consists of all their best songs from 1984 to 1993. There was an updated version of this compilation that came out about 2 years later, or I think it was actually not even 2 years later. It came out in 2000, I believe. And you know, I've been trying so hard to find this compilation, or at least a compilation from The Cult, because, you know, they got so many great songs and they're such a really good band. So I was happy to have this. And then finally we have Sugar. This is Bob Mould's band. Bob Mould of Husker Du, File Under Easy Listening. And I figured I would grab this because, you know, I was impressed by what I heard from Sugar's previous album, Copper Blue, which is considered to be one of their best albums. I figured I would get this, and also because I read it in the book Give Me Indie Rock, which is a book that basically covers indie rock albums from 1981 to 1996. And yeah, I just figured why not grab some more by Sugar. And yeah, so I'm happy to have this. So that pretty much does it for my video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll be back again soon, whatever time that will be, with some more music finds. And yeah, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.